Hi. Advent started this last weekend, and if you're like most people, you're doing things like decorating your tree or your house, filling out the Christmas cards, shopping for presents, maybe watching a Christmas movie or two. At Trinity Lutheran Church, we have a couple of events that are revolving around Christmas movies. So time for some shameless plugs. Shameless plug number 1. We have some Advent celebration nights. The first one just happened, so you missed that. But the next one will be December 11th. And we're having some wonderful fellowship time, eating together. We do a devotion, we're singing carols, and doing a craft. The devotion is connected to the Christmas classic, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And you can come see us at Trinity on Sunday and get your tickets so that you can come on December the 11th and join in on the fun. Shameless plug number 2. We're also putting on It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play. It's dinner and a show, and that one happens on December 13th. You can get your tickets this Sunday at Trinity Lutheran Church, or you can go online to trinityjoppa.org and click on the homepage. There's a picture of the that says It's a Wonderful Life on it. You click on that and it'll send you to where you can get your tickets. The proceeds from the show tickets and the tips that you give your wait staff will benefit our youth mission trip to Rochester, New York. So there's shameless plug number 2. Now, what happens is, being involved in these events, I reflect on these stories, and I reflect on them pretty much every year because they're two of my favorite Christmas movies. One of the things they have in common is self-examination and change. In A Christmas Carol, Scrooge, with the help of supernatural forces in the form of 4 spirits, reviews his past. He sees the present unfold and gets a glimpse of what his future is most likely going to play out as. He starts the story as a vicious, mean man who thinks Christmas isn't worth celebrating. By the time the self-examination is done, though, he realizes how wrong he's been and makes a drastic change and becomes, to quote the story, as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew. Now, in It's a Wonderful Life, the main character, George, he's already a really good person. But growing up, he has these really grand ideas and dreams that he wants to fulfill. But he's also a really kind, helpful, charitable person who makes sacrifices so that others can flourish. Well, those sacrifices lead him to a smaller life than he dreamed of, but it's a content existence. Then, by an unfortunate accident, there's a money issue. Now he's in trouble and he's desperate. He wishes he'd never been born because he feels like everyone would be so much better off without him. And without his small and no longer content existence. He also, through the aid of supernatural forces, this time a guardian angel, examines his life and sees what the world would be like if he'd never been born, though. He learns about all the lives he influenced for the good and how they wouldn't be that good if he hadn't been there. By the end of the story, he realizes how important his little life has been. And he realizes how important he is to those around him. Advent is a celebration in which we prepare for the Lord's coming. And not just his first coming, but his second coming as well. And since we don't know the day or the hour, we need to get ready. These stories are good reminders of how in Advent it's a good time to stop and reflect on our lives and see how maybe we're like Scrooge and we need to make some improvements. Maybe we're like George and we need to recognize that our plans are not necessarily God's plans for us. But don't forget the important part of these stories. Neither character could see things as they needed to without those supernatural forces helping them. So who's our supernatural force? Well, that's an easy answer. It's God. So what do we need to do? We need to go to God in prayer, in Bible study, in worship, in time with other Christian friends. Seek His help in your self-examination. He will guide you through your story to a miraculous change and a wonderful realization of your importance to Him and to others. I pray that you have a blessed week, a wonderful Advent, and a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.